Ohio.
Here we go. We're rolling.
Alrighty.
All right. Who are you and what have you done? What do you do?
I'm Lauren Passarelli. I'm a musician, multi instrumentalist, recording engineer, producer, professor over at Berklee College of Music. And for a long time, I've been putting out my own records because I love to write songs and make sound paintings, basically. And I've toured with Beatles tribute bands for like the solo years and the Beatle years. And I've been George Harrison all over New England, and it was great fun. I've got a fun YouTube channel full of that stuff. And I've always had some kind of studio setup. So even on my YouTube channel, there's a lot of videos of showing you all the little tape recorders and the fun things I've grown up through. In this home that I'm in, I was always on Logic. Before that, I was using ADATs. Before that, I was using half-inch 8-track tape. And then what happened was I was missing my tape machine because I made a few albums with the Tascam half-inch 38. So then I thought I might even get a 24-track machine. And instead, I got this 1-inch 16-track machine, which made me need a mixer. So I got an Allen and Heath mixer, and there's a few videos of me playing with that and recording tracks to that. And it just looked and sounded like the half-inch 8-track, so it was fun to just reminisce and play with that again as a toy. I know I hate tape, so I'm really happy that digital is so clean. But I had that as a setup. And then I thought, wouldn't it be great if I could mix through the mixer again? Because I missed my Studio Master Track Mix 32 console that I used to mix all my 4 ADAT tapes on. Those were 32 tracks returning to the mixer. So I went through a whole bunch of different series like that, and you'll see those on my YouTube channel of just growing and thinking about how to set things up and how to route things in and out of the box to analog and back and all that stuff. And so I ended up getting this Audient 4816 because it's got a lot of connectivity, as they say, and it's got a very low noise floor. So I really dig that. And I'm able to now do things in Logic or do things on tape. And I had a big producer's desk over there that was beautiful, made by Justin Leah, who's an awesome recording engineer and a designer. And I loved that desk for 6 years. And then I met Mr. Corey Zach, and we Zoomed on my podcast because I have a podcast called Creative Conversations with Lauren Passarelli. I just wanted to hang with other creative artists who were playing with magic and basically writing songs from nothing and just coming up with sounds and like we're all sound explorers. We love playing with sound. We love playing with instruments. We love playing with music. I mean, I have pine cones in my songs and dog sounds and cat sounds and birds and peepers and there's like wildlife sounds. I incorporate all kinds of things, and it's fun playing with all different types of instruments. So anyway, it became a thing when we were talking on the podcast of like, this is a nice room. What else you've got? Like, point the camera somewhere else. Let me see what else you got going on in this room. Why don't you consolidate and move things back against the wall? And initially, I was just told that you should go from the corner and have your speakers throw to the next furthest wall of the corner. But now I have these speakers that do the tuning system. So it's almost like you can put them anywhere and it's going to correct itself for standing waves and all the things we don't want. So Corey said, I design studios. I have worked with 11, 12 other recording engineers and got their spaces up to some real professional levels. And you can see, I think it might be in one of the videos on his channel or maybe this one, where there was a big mess because I had 6 quarter-inch patch bays trying to run to all this gear in the ins and outs of that. Plus I was duplicating the efforts of having line outs connected as well as the XLRs, and he was saying some of that was redundant. So he's been teaching me a lot this week. He's been with me all week, and he's graciously decided to redesign this whole space. And now it looks so neat and cool because we have professional patch bays and DB25 connectors and many less cables on the floor, and lots of gear connected without precarious connections. Like sometimes you walk a certain way and that quarter inch just comes out just enough that you're not making that connection anymore, and you're wondering, you got to go troubleshoot what's going on, why is this not working. So I think this is going to be so much more reliable and clean, and so far we've been troubleshooting, and things have been just fantastic. So um, there's just a lot going on here all week with moving stuff back to the walls, changing out I was going to say changing out all the other cables, but I did all that cleanup first. He's just been doing all these great connections and things, and even building. Look at this. This is a very special Corey edition, because it's like, what do you do with this now? You know, like, what do you do with this now? So that's what you do. You get Corey to build you a little slide-out drawer. So yeah, he's been great. He's been doing really cool stuff, and I just think it's so cool that he does this kind of work, so that we can all get up to a professional level. If you hire him, I don't know how many he's got. Like, you know, if he's cloned himself to make a couple of thousand Corys to get around the country to help us all out, because he's so good at all this. So thank you, Corey. It's just been a blessed, fantastic week, and I really appreciate you.